To be honest, this ain't for me, like, for real. Girl, I speak my mind. Who you talking to? Me, just speaking after it, like, you know.
Hi guys. Hi guys. It's a girl, Lou Speaks back with another video.
Man, that ain't enough for me and you, man.
Oh shit, nigga, that's about a gram. Like, get some more?
Man, you need to put some more up there.
Hey, hold
man.
on.
You need some more.
We get some more, huh? Right off of there.
That what
Alright, so this is just a short, quick video. Because as you can see, I have my makeup done, I have my hair done, like,
my hair
doesn't look the best, but you know what I'm saying, like, I did it myself. I sit down and I braided it and I sewed it in myself. I've done my makeup myself. Like, I'm becoming more girl. Like, girl, I'm doing my thing. I'm coming for y'all. I'm coming. Now, this is just a quick video to give an update. Scratch that. No one cares. No one really wants. So I just wanted to say, like, last week, well, this week, I finally decided to go back to school. I have been missing a lot of classes. I missed a lot of classes last week and the week before that. And it's simply because I've been stuck in bed due to depression. But I'm back now and I'm positive and energy's there and it's positive and I'm there and I got energy, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling better this week, so you know, because I missed so many classes, I have to boom, like go hard, you know what I mean? I have 3 pieces of coursework done. All of them almost, I think, like around 2,000 words or so or whatever. But I've heard like horror stories of people that has to write assignments of like 5,000 words. So, you know, it's not that bad. So I have one due next week. I have one due 2 weeks after that. And I have another one due 2 weeks after that one that's due. I mean, you follow, right? You're smarter than me, you get it. So, and then on top of that, I have exams the first week in May. So I have a lot of like note catching up to do in my life together right now. I kind of feel naked without my glasses. I'll just put my glasses on. There we go, I feel better. And now I can see that I have a little Humpty Dumpty right here. And my shirt is my hot mess. But anyway, I just wanted to come and say, you know, if anyone else is dealing with depression like how I was doing, you know, take the time you need. Like, obviously not as much time as I took because I am far behind right now and I have a lot of catch up to do. So don't take as much time as I took up, but it's important for you to like take the necessary time that you need and get your thoughts together. You know, I literally had to reflect on a lot of stuff. I had to give my time to feel something. I don't know if it's the same thing for everyone else, but like for me, you know, I feel like it's always at the back of my mind, like anxiety, depression, all that stuff. It's always at the back of my mind. And so, you know, when you're working and going to school at the same time, you know, other things that you might have doing, like some people have kids, you know, some of us, you know, have full-time jobs and stuff like that. I'm back. I received a call from my sister, but I'm back now. As I was saying, like some people, you know, they have a whole life they have to get through. And depression, you know, as it's inconvenient, basically. Like, it's very inconvenient. And when you're going through it, you're feeling those stuff, especially like if you're surrounded by people that doesn't understand, you're gonna feel like you have to push it back, if you know what I mean. Like swallow your emotions, push it back, and just get over it and fake happy until, you know, whatever. So let's just say I did that and I reached my breaking point where I couldn't fake it anymore, and I had to literally take the time to reboot, you know, like a robot, like reboot. I had to reboot, restart. So I did that and I'm back now. And while I am still kind of out of it, I'm still trying to get into the gear. I'm trying to incorporate, you know, positivity and stuff like that into everything I'm doing, you know, just so I don't end up back on the bed again. If you're stuck in bed with depression, just, you know, try to get up and get moving. Like, if you research ways to get rid of depression or to lessen or whatever, obviously the number one thing is they tell you to reach out to someone, talk to someone, you know. They tell you if you're not active, if you're not exercising, then hit the gym, or, you know, just start doing something that's active, like dancing, boxing, skipping rope, something. You know what I mean? They tell you to do something to keep you moving, you know? Yeah. So for me, I took the time to cry my tears. I took the time to feel out and about everything. I took the time to do what I have to do, and now I'm back and I'm ready to go. And the funny thing about it is, this is the funny thing about it, like, I feel terrible about it. Like, the whole 2 weeks, like, I was not really going to classes and stuff, and now I'm going to classes like this week. But next week there's a break, there's a term break. I am not okay. Something is definitely wrong with me. I am not okay. So, you know, guys, talk to someone. I spoke to someone. Before I came back to uni this week, I literally spoke to my program leader about what was happening, because honestly I was thinking about, you know, this is becoming serious, you know. I've never really been so bad to the point like I stayed home and I literally could not get out of bed. When I say I couldn't get out of bed, I really couldn't find the physical strength to get out of bed. I was just in bed sleeping all day. Why is that tied up this time? My sleeping schedule was really bad. I was hardly sleeping, so imagine I didn't even have the energy to like get up and go to school. Like, no. And I had like next week that's coming, and I literally don't have to go to school the whole week. I could have waited, but at the same time I couldn't have waited. I mean, for you people, for the people out there who's going through it, like, you understand what I mean. Like, I could have postponed it, where I could have taken that break in that terms break or whatever, I would have. But I couldn't. My mind or my body, you know, it was like, no sis, today, this week, we can't wait. You need to fix this. So I fixed it. Yeah. So I went in and I spoke to my program leader, because, you know, I thought to myself, like, maybe I should take a year off from uni. But it's like, next year is literally going to be my last year at the university. It's going to be my last year. So it's like, it doesn't make sense for me to take out a gap year to do it, but it's like, I felt so bad. You know what I mean? I was missing classes, and literally I feel like I might fail the second semester. My mom's gonna be pissed. She's gonna be upset. I spoke to her about it, and, you know, the same thing that I was thinking in my head is the same thing she basically told me. It wouldn't make sense really to, you know, take time away from school when you're almost done, kind of like, because it's like you take a whole year from school to recuperate, and basically when you're trying to recuperate, you forget a whole lot of stuff. I feel like I forget a whole lot of stuff. Guys, if you see this is not a poop stain. This is foundation. I'm sorry. It looks like a poop stain. It's not my poop stain.
It's your daddy's son.
It's foundation.
You know, it's
So yeah. So I decided against that, because obviously that was a dumb idea. But she told me, you know, sometimes you have to. You know what I mean? It's not the sensible thing to do, but sometimes you have to, whether it makes sense or not. So she told me to, like, you know, So I have to, if I decide to take a year off, I have to give them notice at the end of, before the next academic year, basically. And obviously that's after summertime. So she said, like, go through the whole summertime, which is like, my summertime starts early May. My summertime starts early May, so I have May, June, July, August, I think possibly September. So I got like 5 months of summer, you know what I mean? So it's like, she said, try to get help during the summertime, and if you still feel like you can't really, you know, then yeah, you take the break. But she recommends that, you know, I try to seek help, you know, speak to someone. She referred me to the student counselor, which I have not revisited yet, because like I said in my previous video, if you remember, if you watched it, did you watch my video? Did you? No, you didn't. Don't lie to me. It's fine. It's okay. I get it. It's boring. Yeah, I'm afraid of therapy. I'm afraid of talking to people and stuff like that. Not really so much afraid, but it's like some kind of anxiety. Like, I don't know. I feel like when you talk to people about these stuff, it's like, I feel like some people, they think you're either being too extra. You know, some of them think you're seeking attention. Some of them are like, just get over it, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that deep. Just get over it. Some people just think, okay, well, go take some medication and fix it. But it's like, I don't want to take, because the medication is not good for you. Like, it doesn't really fix your body. Like, I feel like, and I study science, so it's like, when you take these drugs and stuff like that, it'll fix one problem, but it'll start another problem. That's how medication works. You know what I mean? It's like, some of them doesn't really have as strong effects, but it's like, the deeper your problem is, obviously the deeper the medication has to go, and the deeper it goes, it messes around with different things. You know, there's multiple reactions and stuff. It's like, this is where I am right now in life, guys. I'm trying to get through uni as positively as, you know, I'm just trying to get through uni at this point. So yeah, you know, speak to someone, speak to the important people. If you don't want to speak to anyone, I'm not gonna say that's fine, but at the same time, I'm not gonna push you to do it, because obviously, like I said, I feel some way about talking to people about my bodies. However, when it comes to the important things like university, your family, work, you know, those kind of stuff, speak to the important people. Speak to your course leaders, student counselor. If not, speak to your mom or your parents or whoever's closest to you in your family, just so a family member knows what's going on. Speak to like a supervisor or manager or someone that you trust at work. So let's say if stuff go down, they'll be like, well, she's going through some personal things right now, you know. Just something to kind of like cushion, so you have something to come back to. Because the worst thing is dealing with depression, and when you finally come through, you know, it's a whole lot of mess to clean up. And that's one of the things I was afraid of as well. I missed so many classes because, so I was like, at this point, I feel like I'm gonna fail the semester, and I still kind of feel like I'm gonna fail the semester. However, I feel like I can save myself from failing this semester, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to get like high grades, but it is what it is, I guess. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you watched it, I did my makeup today, so you can ski and ski. I did the whole concealer highlight thing. I tried to contour. I don't know if you can see it, but I tried it out, and it's crap. It's crap. You guys don't have to tell me it's crap. I know it's crap. It's crap. If you guys want to see me do my makeup, just comment and let me know. And I think that's it for this video. So wish me good luck. Pray for me, guys, please. And let's all encourage one another. Thank you. Bye.